In June, entertainer and local resident Todd Herendeen bought the Mississippi home of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame legend Jerry Lee Lewis's ranch. Late last month, he opened the home to public tours. As News 13's Heather Basley tells us, Herendeen collecting Jerry Lee Lewis memorabilia to create the ultimate museum for fans.
Jerry Lee Lewis was one of the founding fathers of rock and roll and rock's first great wild man. Nicknamed the Killer, he shared the stage with other legends like Elvis, Little Richard, Roy Orbison, and Johnny Cash. Todd Allen Herendeen and his wife Angel have been Jerry Lee fans. When they saw the state of the ranch near Memphis, they were compelled to act.
Well, we kind of fell into it. I was always a Jerry Lee Lewis fan of his music and his career, but we had been to his home when he was alive, and then he'd been gone a couple of years now, and we went out by his home, and it was for sale, and I noticed the grass was knee deep and trees were falling down, and I started feeling bad for that situation and reached out to the realtor, and this was back in April of earlier this year, and one thing led to another, and not ever dreaming we would own it, but now we're owners.
The house came with a lot of Lewis's personal property, but the Herendeens have been identifying and buying more relics to display for the tour groups.
We have his awards from the Country Music Hall of Fame, from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, from the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We have furniture that was in the home. We have one of his cars that he owned, we restored. We have on display from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame his gold piano from the late 1950s. And it's back in the home on display along with gold records on the wall, some of his show outfits, some of his everyday clothing, and so gun collections to awards, just a lot of cool things.
The Jerry Lee Lewis Ranch Experience opened to visitors on September 21st, but Herendeen says he's always looking for new items to add to the museum, restoring the property back to its glory days. In Bay County, Heather Basley, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
Herendeen says Jerry Lee Lewis's influence on musical history is something that should never be forgotten. You can visit the house and the ranch, which is located in Nesbit, Mississippi, about 15 minutes from Elvis's Graceland home in Memphis.